The personalities that we have in the team with the senior players and the returning players, they're really good human beings, and that's one of the things that um, I look at very early on in player recruitment is just what are they like as people. So once I identify a player from a soccer perspective, first thing I do is reach out to their college coaches or club coaches, and I just want to talk to them about their personalities and what they're like off the field. Are they good teammates and those types of things? So from a personality standpoint, the players that are here and returning are really, really great. They're very, very welcoming.
As we've progressed, the biggest thing is every year you have core players returning to return a culture of winning and a standard. But the best thing about it is new players coming in and finding their personalities on and off the field, and still continuing to win, which just proves that we've built a really good culture and environment here. You always see when kids are 5, 6 years old, they're writing like, I want to be an astronaut or I want to be president. Like, I swear mine was always, I want to be a professional soccer player. And to now be on the flip side of that and see younger girls supporting the team and being able to see in hindsight, like I was them once. So providing them a role model, a level of soccer they can enjoy, and having it be some of them in their backyard, I'm sure some of it may be a 10 or 30-minute drive away, just having the opportunity to see it and then talk to them after the games and give signatures, like that's the highlight of their day, of their week, and it's the same for us as well.
Oh, that's really cool. I want one of those.
The community is incredible. I say it every year. Any chance I get, our fan base is the best fan base in the league. They're tremendous people. It's a wonderful community, and for them to be around and support us is just the coolest feeling because there's nothing else like it. So, and the fact that we play our games inside at Grand Park, you know, they're so close to the field and so close to the bench. I mean, it gets to a point sometimes where, you know, you can't hear a thing in there outside of your own immediate radius. So
I really felt like I was at home here, obviously not being from the area. It was really great to get connected with all those people, especially with who our coaches are bringing in. Everyone's kind of from different ways of life.
That's been the biggest challenge, is just ensuring that I can find housing for players that come in from out of area, because, you know, while I can field a very competitive team with solely Indiana kids, you know, you gotta bring some talent in from elsewhere as well. So
honestly, everyone did such a good job of fostering a family, honestly. So it was really great. Championship winning teams is about clicking right at the right moment. So, and I would just say we did that the best. Like, we started hitting what we needed to hit right when we needed to. So we were able to get a run of games and it hit at the right time in the championship. So yeah.
Back to the national championship year, I felt like I definitely not as much work as everyone on the field, but like I felt like I was putting in a decent amount of work that year, and you know, being a very small part of a big team victory, I think was pretty rewarding at that point.
Funny thing is they have been so dominant. There have not been like this many, you know, super dramatic goals. Obviously, the one that was hit in July of 23 to win the league championship was fantastic. Or the goal that Maddie Williams had to put him up 1-0 when you thought that might be enough.
There's nothing better than like capturing people's best moments. There is something in like really sad moments too, just because it's human emotion and human connection. But when you see all the women and the girls like run and sprint onto the field, jump into each other's arms, just being able to capture that, document that, yeah, that was really cool, and it was a really cool day.
The final whistle blew. I was like, there's nothing I can do about my injury now. It's all said and done. I'm in quite a lot of pain, but I will scream from the corner to make sure we are marked up, which was awesome. And then I think I had teammates and coaches and security guards like carrying me around for the post-game celebration. So if an injury is going to happen, I couldn't imagine a better way for it to happen. Silver lining in it all.
It was tremendous. You know, obviously the team had only played one of their home match here, and it was the year previously. And so we played in front of these great crowds at Grand Park, but that's 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 people. This was 5,400 people. And so to see that level of turnout for a pre-professional league was just awesome.
For the hour and a half after they lifted the trophy and kind of got all of the ceremonial stuff done, they were all signing autographs for all of, like, you know, the little girls that were there. And so, you know, that's another thing that's cool, is all these little girls are looking up to the people that are only like 10 years older than them, but are kind of role models for them, that have shown them that, you know, this is something they can do in their future.
The youth season goes until the beginning of June. They'll come out to practices with the youth teams. You know, they'll hop in and they'll spend time with them. And so just getting their names out there and getting themselves known and actually having real interaction with the community, I think, is super important.
I think that it just goes to show how far the game has grown, and it goes to show if you invest in the game, it's going to grow and it's going to continue to get bigger and be more of a presence in people's lives. And so I think for me, it was also just cool being a part of that game, where I saw the outcome of some of those efforts, where it's really important to show, especially the younger kids, because I know there was a lot of kids there that day. So I think for them, it's important to see that that's a possibility, and we just need to keep investing in the women's game and continuing to foster it.
You play for the love of the game, and people support for the love of the game. And so there's a mixture of, like, we're coming to be successful. So as long as the fans are there, like, we can't ask any more of them. I think from a club level, the more support we get, the more community camaraderie we get, the more viable and visible success can be to other people to continue to grow and hopefully win another championship.
But I enjoy every match. And so being able to say personally that I was on the call of the first match in league history and the first goal in league history is really cool. I've enjoyed all 3 years and looking forward to year number 4 this coming season.
On the field is always, first and foremost, I want to win games. And I think all of the players that we bring into play here, that's the same thing. They have a common mindset, a common goal for things. They're competitors. They want to win. But the other piece of it is we're developing players for what we hope will be a full-on USL Super League team here at some point in the next couple of years.
We can really build something. Everyone's kind of been together for at least a little bit before this season. So being able to build a team and build a culture that everyone wants to be a part of, especially looking forward to seasons in the future where we want to bring in players that want to be a part of our culture and our team.